Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we have, very interesting news lined up for you today. And today, um, very interestingly, Taapsee Pannu, right? She has revealed, something very, very important for outsiders in Bollywood, how they get roles, how they get opportunities, and how they get opportunities as brand ambassadors and not be sidelined, just like how normal outsiders in Bollywood, they are sidelined, they are not given any roles because preference is always given for nepotistic kids, right? We've seen this in the case with SSR, and especially people who do not stand by the very ideals that Bollywood believes in. So welcome Nina, welcome SK. So friends, do hit the like button because liking this video helps our channel, grow a lot, and also the video reaches more and more young audiences, especially, and more audiences who are ignorant of the fact of what's really happening in Bollywood. So coming to the first piece of news is that Taapsee Pannu. And Taapsee Pannu, as all of you know, she is a very big, fan of a particular director, right? And now Taapsee Pannu has opened up about her initial years in Bollywood, where she, had to, figure out her way to the so-called success, according to Bollywood definition of being successful in Bollywood. Now, what all she had to do is what she revealed. She talked about not being seen at the Bollywood parties and event days after the big Ambani bash in Jamnagar. So apparently, she was not invited for the Ambani party. So this is what she said. I was told to send messages to the biggies so they would invite me to their birthday parties. I can't do that as this isn't me. I can't stay up after 10 a.m. as I get up near really early in the morning. So, what she means to say is that these Bollywood parties, they go very late night, and according to her, that she is a very early bird sort of person, and she does not like to stay up, and that's the reason why she's not invited to the birthday parties of these biggies. So, biggies means we mean like superstars, right? In Bollywood, the so-called superstars. I don't drink or smoke, so I don't know what to do there. I party with my friends where I dance and eat a lot. I can't party with people whom I don't know well. People know I won't come, so they don't call me as well. However, it doesn't mean I won't get any work if I don't party. Now, this is also a way to get access into camps. Now, Taapsee Pannu is contradicting herself. She's saying that she won't get work if she does not attend the parties, but then again, she is saying that she will get access into camps if she attends the parties. Now, what does she mean? The process of partying after 10 p.m. is so draining to me, and I would rather choose the other way to do a lot of work. I don't have the liberty to do bad work because one bad film will cost me a lot, as I don't have access to the camps to make up for it. So this is very clearly, she is stating the obvious fact that a person has to attend these so-called Bollywood parties, especially outsiders, to have some shot at getting some films. Now she is stating the fact that she does not attend Bollywood parties, and that's why she was not invited for the Ambani pre-wedding festivities. Point number one. And also the fact that she you can see that she has got some advertisement opportunities in certain brands, right? If you see certain advertisements, you can see Taapsee Pannu endorsing that particular brand. Now, this all opportunities she got by attending these so-called parties after 10 p.m., right? And we have discussed what really happens, in these Bollywood parties in a session on Candid Meena. And also, Kangana Ranaut said, you know, almost everyone in Bollywood, they do, indulge in, drugs, right? If you remember the interview with Arnab Goswami. So, what is very important is that Taapsee Pannu, why is she revealing this at this point of time? That's the big question, right? Because clearly she does not have any film at hand. All her films have flopped left and right, and she was, sitting on the lap of that famous director, right? And what happened to that relationship, right? So she tried every trick in the book, and apparently it didn't work. So now Taapsee Pannu also acted in a film with SRK in Donkey, if you remember. And in spite of acting along with SRK in Donkey, the film was a huge flop. So now she is trying to catch some attention in the media by revealing these kind of information out to the public. She sounds like me with a corporate job who has to work uh, early every day and doesn't like to socialize with colleagues, and therefore no promotion. Much the same in Bollywood on a grander scale. Yeah, she's sounding like a corporate person right now. Very well said, newbie. Welcome, Priyanka. Welcome, Vidya. Welcome, Manisha. Welcome, Rinadi, Nina, Mugli. Yes. Taapsee is not considered an A-lister. A-listers are those who are in the good books of Karan Johar and Kabal. Yes, especially those people who are invited for the Coffee with Karan show. You can rest assured that those people are given opportunities, even though they suck, right? Even though they do not have any talent, they will be given, some opportunity or the other by, Kejo. So the person I was referring to, sorry, was Anurag Kashyap. Taapsee Pannu was very close to Anurag Kashyap. You have seen the obvious pictures in which Anurag Kashyap is seen sitting on the lap of Taapsee Pannu. And none of these relationships worked in favor of Taapsee Pannu. So that's why now she has come to the conclusion that she should not have shifted from maybe the South Indian film industry, where she was getting some roles, in some certain Telugu Tamil films, if I'm not mistaken. That was the initial start of her career. Now, coming to the next piece of news, and it's very interesting, friends, and you can see how the tide is changing, right? Because Sanatan Dharma is becoming so and so powerful that people are becoming more and more aware of, the Hindu religion of Sanatan Dharma, and especially with the inauguration of Ram Mandir and Modi ji inaugurating Ram Mandir, all over India, this fever of Sanatan Dharma has caught on, especially among the youngsters. Now, why am I saying this? Now, very interestingly, friends, that Allu Arjun, who is one of the biggest stars in Telugu film industry, now he has said something very, very interesting, and you should read between the lines. Now, Allu Arjun recently, he shared his thoughts on the importance of feeling proud of the Indian culture. He said, I have seen youngsters are liking their culture more. They are celebrating their festivals even more. We are starting to own it. We come from a generation who feel little apologetic about owning who we are. I think that is rapidly changing, and I think celebrities and even media has got a huge role and responsibility in projecting our culture. We should own our culture. So what does this say? He is clearly referring to Hinduism, because Bollywood has time and again come out on social media. They have advised the whole Indian public as to how to celebrate Diwali by not bursting firecrackers. Bollywood has time and again made fun of our gods with films like PK and OMG2 just recently. So now Allu Arjun, who's one of the biggest stars in Telugu film industry, he has made such a statement, contradicting the very foundation of Bollywood. So this is very, very interesting if you read between the lines, friends. So what does this mean? Now, will Bollywood agree to the fact that Hinduism is becoming more and more stronger by the day? Yes, newbie, we have found pride in our culture again, and it is only due to PM Modi and Yogi. Great leadership, great role models. Yes, newbie, and also the fact that in the recent Ambani wedding bash, the pre-wedding festivities, all the three Khans and especially SRK was on stage with Anand Ambani, and SRK chanted Jai Shri Ram. So what do the secular people in India have to say to that, right? So the whole Ambanis, have put Bollywood in their rightful place. So coming to the next piece of news, and it seems that Arbaaz Khan, he has had many relationships in the past with Malaika Arora and many other ladies, and now, very interestingly, Arbaaz Khan, he has sort of so Arbaaz Khan addressed the issue of nepotism in the film industry, and he said that certain doors will open to you if your father belongs to a certain field, similar to any field. Meeting someone becomes easier if your father is part of the industry, but that doesn't guarantee work. No one does favors for anyone in the industry, and he has two brothers, obviously Salman Khan and Sohail Khan. And he said that Salman Khan is very successful in the film industry, while he and Sohail are not that successful in Bollywood, in spite of having many films courtesy his brother Salman Khan. So everybody is on their own after some time. So now Arbaaz Khan also trying to get some sort of relevance to himself, because his he has ever since he left Malaika Arora, he has not got any media attention so far, right? And this is the way he gains attention, and also the fact that he is addressing the fact that nepotism does exist very much. So he's admitting that Bollywood runs on nepotism. Now, Kejo, Karan Johar, yeah, good evening, Gloria ji, welcome. Now, friends, Karan Johar is silently, or he is promoting Animal, the film, right? Now, Animal was criticized for its misogynistic narrative, violent scenes, and lot of foul language, and it was a horrible film if one has seen it, and people have expressed opinions, stood for it or against it. The filmmaker himself has been very vocal about his feelings. Personally, he said that the character film based on character was deeply dysfunctional, inherently violent, and had many emotional issues, and I love the treatment. Now, Kejo said he didn't go deep into the moral communication of the film, as he was taken by what Sandeep Reddy Vanga had pulled off with regards to his storytelling and technical flair. If he has loved a film, Johar said he has to be open about it, and even runs the risk of being criticized. I didn't go deep into the moral communication of the film. So now you can see clearly Bollywood is, slowly peddling their agenda of promoting violent films, and also misogynistic films. We saw that with the case of the previous film with Sandeep Reddy. It was called in which Shahid Kapoor and Kiara Advani acted, right? So even in that particular film, you had a similar violent nature of the hero. So now what they're trying to influence the Indian youth, right, into acting like them. So that is the agenda. Hi Ajayji, welcome. Hi Suchita. So Kejo, you can see how these Bollywood people, they try to influence the youth, because the youth, they are heavily influenced by Bollywood songs. They are heavily influenced by the so-called stylistic sequences of these films in which Ranbir Kapoor is seen wearing glasses and riding on a bike, and these kind of sequences are put on reels, and that is where the brainwashing starts of impressionable youngsters between the age of 18 to 25 at least, and that is what's their agenda. But SRK deliberately mocking Ramcharan, that is very unfair. These people are exposed, they are insecure to outsiders, and gradually now Bharat is turning into Sanatan, therefore they are not digesting it. Yes, Blue City dude, I can literally feel, right, what the people like the Khans, they know the fact that this whole movement is going into Sanatan Dharma, and they know that they have to compromise. Most importantly, in animal film, there is no scene of police investigations. Another bad influence on youth. Yes, Ajay, and Bollywood is known to glorify gangsters. They are known to glorify underworld dons, right? We saw that with the case of SRK's many films like Dawn and also Race. So they are always glorifying the most criminal people in films, right? And now people in India, especially youngsters, should watch good content. They should consume good content in the media. They should choose to watch good educational films, and thereby decreasing the demand for such content. That is very, very important, friends. And the only way to do this is by spreading awareness in a very big scale. So now, very interestingly, friends, that Nitin Gadkari, as all of you know, he is one of the key performers in the Modi BJP government, and as all of he has been remarkable, and he has delivered on all fronts, being the the road and transport minister. Now, very interestingly, in a significant political move, Uddhav Thackeray has extended an invitation to Nitin Gadkari to join the MVA, challenging the dominance of Delhi in Maharashtra's political landscape. The invitation comes in the backdrop of the upcoming elections, with Kripa Shankar Singh securing a spot in the first candidate list, but without the announcement of Nitin Gadkari candidacy. Thackera's direct call to Gadkari echoes the sentiment of not bowing to Delhi's authority and emphasizes the responsibility of bringing elected representatives into the MVA fold. Fadnavis hinted today at Nitin Gadkari would feature prominently in the BJP's second list of candidates for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections once the ruling alliance in the state finalizes its seat sharing agreement. Now, as all of you know, friends, that Gadkari has, the amount of expressways and roads all across India, right? He has done a remarkable job, and each and every state, the kind of roads is amazing, and the kind of infrastructure, which India has witnessed over the past, 8 years, right? So now BJP cannot afford to ignore this very talented, visionary minister in the name of Nitin Gadkari. And let's see the list of candidates, which will be announced soon, right? SRK fan says that SRK was joking. In that case, why didn't he call Ranbir Alia or any other Bollywood actor in that weird way? Only South actors or outsiders are insulted by SRK. This is a very, very important point that you raised, Ajay, that he does not pick, people like Alia Bhatt, or he does not pick, Mahesh Bhatt's daughter. He does not pick, other people who are nepotistic kids. He does not pick Ananya Pandey. He does not pick, other Sara Ali Khan. So he knows that he will get into trouble if he does, if he makes fun of these people. So the soft target is South Indian film stars. Bollywood does not have good writers or talent. Actually, Animal is a story about the truth, drugs, sex, doka, fake life, polygamy. Yes, Gloria, and this is the reason why Karan Johar wants many films in the future to be having all these kind of content in their film, and the youth in India should be influenced by all these, so that the whole youth gets corrupted in the society. And that is the one of the main agendas, right, from what it seems. So it is quite obvious right now. And the only way in which people can do is to stop, is to boycott Bollywood as long as possible, right? And this movement should sustain for a very, very long period of time. For Sandeep Reddy, it's too late, but he should drop his idea of working in Bollywood after Animal Park, says Ajay. See, Ajay, unfortunately, many people in the South, they only look into money, right? Where there is a money-making opportunity, they don't mind building relationships, and further, and also getting the opportunity to earn a lot of money. This is what happened to these people like Rashmika Mandana, Pooja Hegde, and also Vijay Devarakonda. And Vijay Devarakonda, suffered the consequences, as we all know. Now, Rashmika Mandana, we have to wait and see how will she act in more films after Animal, or will she go back to Tamil or Telugu film industry. So from what I see is that she's happy sticking to Bollywood, right? That is where she can make a lot of money, because she owns a lot of properties in various cities across India. So how did she how did she make so much of money to own several properties across metropolitan cities? I'm not saying second or third tier cities, across all metropolitan cities, most of them in India. How does she earn so much, right? Allu Arjun is playing the right card now because of his upcoming Pushpa 2. Yes, he does appease SRK a lot, but this particular statement of him saying that people have become aware of the culture and they are not afraid of wearing it in their sleeve is a huge statement. And somewhere or the other, he is taking an indirect dig at the foundations of Bollywood. Hi Purna, welcome. Good evening. Yes, she'll be back soon. Rashmika has become the puppet of Bollywood. Money is what she wants. Yes, well said, Gloria. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and apparently, the NCB has apprehended film producer Jafar Sadiq on charges of smuggling drugs worth more than 2,000 crores out of India. Sadiq, a former DMK functionary with a background in the Tamil film industry, has been evading the authorities, which is the NCB, since February 15th. Now, Jafar Siddiq has been identified by the NCB as the kingpin of drug trafficking, uh, networking operations between India, Australia, and New Zealand. The agency alleges that Sadiq was responsible for smuggling drugs worth 2,000 crores to Australia and New Zealand. Gyaneshwar Singh, again Deputy Director General of NCB, revealed that Jafar Sadiq allegedly sent 3,500 kg of pseudoephedrine in 45 parcels to Australia. The substance was concealed in coconuts and dry fruits. Pseudoephedrine is a controlled substance in India and is used in the production of methamphetamine, commonly known as crystal meth. According to Gyaneshwar Singh, Jafar Siddiq managed to evade authorities traveling through Trivandrum, Mumbai, Pune, and Hyderabad before reaching Jaipur. Sadiq allegedly accumulated substantial wealth through drug smuggling, investing the proceeds in real estate and film production. So this is very important. He accumulated a lot of wealth through drug smuggling, investing the money into real estate and into production of films, including his latest film Mangai. The drug money was also used to acquire a hotel, according to Gyaneshwar Singh. Now, Jafar Siddiqui has produced 4 films and it is slated to release one of them later this month. His arrest follows a recent incident. So, this is what is happening, and this is a huge, huge development, friends. And 2000 crores is no joke. And I'm sure that this is just, a small cog in the wheel, and there's a huge movement which is going to happen, and let's see where it stands, because so far NCB is looking into the South Indian film industry. Now we all know that Samir Wankade, when he was in the NCB zonal director, he had summoned many actors and actresses with regards to the drugs. Now, when will the NCB investigate people connected to Bollywood, right? That is the big question. Many South people are trying to appease us. Okay, Allu Arjun, Prabhas, Yash, Sai Tej, Sandeep Reddy, yes, Ajayji, and not Mahesh Babu, right? So far, that is very interesting. Why Mahesh Babu has evaded the whole of Bollywood, saying that Bollywood cannot afford Mahesh Babu. That is, but when will he turn? Will he turn? That is the question. Rashmika has become the puppet of Bollywood. Money is what she wants, I guess. Gloria, so you can see Rashmika almost in so many advertisements. If you see YouTube or some other platform, you can see Rashmika in endorsing many brands. So how did she get these opportunities, right? There are so many other actors and actresses, and the opportunity is given to Rashmika, and also people like Adia Bhatt, of course. Recently, central government distributed National Creators Awards to some of the content creator of YouTube, Dhanashree. Yes, but have you noticed that I didn't notice any significant political YouTuber being given an award by the BJP, right? Or by the National Creator Awards. I didn't notice that. There were other segment YouTube creators which got the awards, like fitness and all those, gym, food, vlogging, travel vlogging. But I didn't see any political YouTubers getting any awards. Allu has done the right thing. Taapsee is a double cross, yes, Rajeshwari, and she knows how to. She is an opportunist, I would say, much like how Priyanka Chopra, she climbed the ladder, and she knew that things were not working after a certain point of time in Bollywood, and then she shifted to the US. Hi, Gloria. So, friends, with this last piece of news, we will see you tomorrow, and please do make sure to hit that like button, and Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.